What up, squad? It's your boy, DaRealP, back with another one for your eardrums. And today, we're about to get into that JC versus Loso, the one-off battle that happened on the Caffeine app. You know, the battles that happen in between the Caffeine Ultimate Madness battles. We about to get into that. But before we do, I want to give a shout out to all the fathers in the world, all the stepfathers, godfathers, fathers-in-law, paternal fathers. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that, you know what I'm saying, is in that father figure, you know, stepfathers, all that, you know, uncles that take care of kids, you know, as fathers, everybody that's doing what they supposed to do as a father and as a man. You know what I'm saying? I want to salute to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going and let's continue to be a good influence for the generation after us. With that being said, let's talk about this JC versus Loso. It was a one-off 3-round battle. As we know, this battle should have happened a while ago. No shows here, you know, stuff happened in there. Eventually, you know, JC was a no-show, you feel me? Eventually they got together and we got a battle. You know what I'm saying? 3-round battle. And when I look at the first round, it was, so it went JC first, Loso went second, of course. And JC come out cooking. JC come out JCing, you know what I'm saying, with the bars, the lyrics, the punchlines, like all intertwined with the clever wordplay. You know what I'm saying? JC was JC, you know what I'm saying? The energy was down a little bit, but JC ain't really known to have a lot of energy, so he was JC. Then Loso come out first round. I'm not giving any lyrics away. You know, they're going to drop this on the app or whatever. So you could probably catch it there. But Loso come out the first round and he is wigging. I'm talking about going off. I'm talking about it's something that, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't necessarily expecting. Although I know that Loso is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like Loso, when he want that battle, he one of them. You know what I'm saying? So push come to shove. A lot of the same for the second round. You know, JC did what he do. You know what I'm saying? He hit us with what he hit us with. He did his JC thing. It was nothing wrong with what he did other than the fact that he went first and Loso came second. So first, second, third round was pretty much all the same. It was the same level of, you know what I'm saying, of first round from JC, second round from JC, third round from JC, all mirrored each other as far as material, you know what I'm saying, the rate of the performance or whatever. And then it was a lot of the same with Loso, where I think he kind of wigged that first round. That first round on Loso, he wigged. That's non-debatable to me. So, you know what I'm saying, without me giving away any lyrics, I'm just gonna give some of my thoughts on the whole thing, you know, on the fact that, okay, for one, this is a battle that took, you know, a couple reschedules to happen. So for one, you're expecting a straight classic. You know what I'm saying? You're expecting that, you know, people was able to revise rounds, you know, was able to add some things into the round that could be some hits, you know, a couple current event things that happened, but it didn't turn out to be a classic. It actually turned out to be a 30. And, you know, just to go into this battle with JC versus Loso, my thought process is I don't know who to pick. I don't know who's going to win. You know what I'm saying? But after you see the battle, it becomes evident. And not even about the fact that it becomes evident. What is JC doing? You know what I'm saying? JC has caught so much criticism over the past on the fact that he wants certain names. He wants big names. He wants blockbuster events, main events. You know what I'm saying? But it's like he keep taking these in-between battles. So you can't ask for Surf, you know, and then go get JC, who's on a lower tier than Surf, right? Like JC can't ask for Surf and then go get Lux, who's on a lower tier than Surf, right? We acknowledge that. We acknowledge that Loso is on a lower tier than Surf. Regardless of talent or bars or how you feel personally, it's tiers. And Surf is top tier and Los is getting there. You know what I'm saying? And JC is a tweener. You know what I'm saying? Like he's kind of top tier, but he's kind of right under top tier. So it's like when you want that top tier battle, How can you take a battle from somebody who's not top tier and pretty much get 3-0? You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't look good on his resume for the fact that you want Surf. Surf ain't about to take you off of that. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you want Lux. Lux ain't gonna take you after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, these ain't some of them top tiers that's just gonna kill because the contract's out there. Like a DNA, like a T-Top, like somebody like that who's considered top tier, you know what I'm saying? Or up there in tiers. They'll take the battle. They don't care who you lost to, you know what I'm saying? They feel like they got something to prove. As evident from T-Top when he said if Swamp loses to Twerk, he's still taking Swamp because he got something to prove in that. You know what I'm saying? That's something that he has to prove. So I just don't think it's a good look for JC. And now, you know, with all the JC slander that we done had in the past, it's kind of making a little sense now. Because I'm like, look, regardless if he take a... My thinking is, regardless if he take a battle in between the battles that he won't, as long as he perform and as long as he show up, it shouldn't be an issue. That should be true for the fact that... But other than the fact that when he came to this battle against Loso, he showed up. He showed up and he did what JC do, right? Loso did more, period. Every round for the whole battle, Loso just did more than JC, period. And when that happens, you're going to have the God tiers. You're going to have the top tiers. You're going to have the guys that's staples in this game. Like, bruh, you couldn't even handle Loso. What you think I'm going to do to you? Now, regardless if that's what you're going to do to him or not, because I feel like when a battle rapper, regardless of the name, is calling for people, that's when they bring their best material. That's when they bring that A game. That's when they got that killer instinct. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't personally think this would take away from the material and the fight that JC would bring to a Surf or a Lux. I just think it drops his stock. It takes value away. It takes the arbitration process. You know what I'm saying? The part where you're debating, hey, we doing this, we doing it here, we doing it for this amount of money, we doing it on my time, your time. You know, it takes a lot of that away. You know what I'm saying? When you can't perform at a battle that you were pretty much, you probably was suggested to win. You know, like you probably was projected to win for sure. Maybe the only thing that really got to, maybe the only reason why his, you know, rating for winning may have went down would be the fact that he no-showed. You know, he no-showed the battle, he no-showed face-off, you know what I'm saying, like that. So maybe that dropped his stock a little bit as far as predictions on who would win, you know, personal taste, you know, and it puts battle rap in a weird spot. Because when you have people like Swamp who's trying to make a name for himself and trying to get himself to a certain spot, and every time he get a name or every time he get a battle, it's not happening. But he's showing up. He's there, he's face off, he's showing up, he's writing his material, he's ready every time we see him. You know what I'm saying? So that just that how does that look when you got a person like JC occupying space? And when I say a person like JC, is no attack on his character. It's just an attack on a few things that happened, you know what I'm saying, over the last week, month, or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? It's just like things like that. Like, you can't be fumbling battles. You can't be missing face off. You got to stay consistent in this game. You know what I'm saying? One of the reasons why Twerk don't get the respect that he should. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to stay consistent in this game. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't let down by JC's performance at all. You know, I was really more uplifted by Loso's because that boy didn't come to play. That boy came to kill. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like this, I like stuff like this. I want battles to get pushed back more. That heightens my anticipation for the Swamp and Twerk battle that was pushed back. Because I feel like when that happens, one of them is going to come out and show you who's the real killer. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot that a person been wanting to say, and they're going to say even more once the battle is pushed back and you got more to think about. So with that being said, JC, are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, Like, for real, are you okay? You can't be taking these in-between battles while you trying to get the top tier guys. But when you take these in-between battles, you have to kill. You have to 2-1, no debatable. You have to 3-0. You know what I'm saying? You can't leave it debatable. You can't leave it to where you got washed, which you just did. You just got washed by Loso. And you brought good material, and Loso just brought better material. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, JC, with you being one of my more favorite lyricists in the battle rap game, I really want to see you get up there. I really want to see you get your plates. You know what I'm saying? And you got to stop letting these boys talk to you like that. You know, they saying you sick. You know what I'm saying? You need to address that. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100 for us lit dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a skinny dude. Can't nobody tell me I look sick, though. And if they did, you know what I'm saying? You definitely have to, you know what I'm saying, defend yourself and defend your honor. You have to say